Hey, what's up guys? We're back at Jones Subwoofer Solutions again. I've got another amp dyno today of Black Brick Premium Audio. This is their 1500 watt model, the M1800.D. And you can see here in the manual it says the 4 ohm rating is 980 watts. The RMS at 2 ohms is 1420 watts, and the 1 ohm rating at 1% distortion is 1920 watts. So we're looking for about 1900 watts here when we get that on the dyno. It did come with the same bass knob as the other amp, nice aluminum body to it, and headphone jack style connector. No earplugs with this one. Did come with the mounting screws. So again, this Black Brick Audio is supposed to be a new company, and we're just doing some testing for them. So we'll see what this M1800 does on the dyno. As usual, I've got us all queued up for certified runs, and just like the last video, we're going to do 2 ohm and 4 ohm, and then we'll come back and do the 1 ohm test last. Alright, so we're all ready to go on the amp dyno, and we're going to start certified 2 ohms. And it looks like we're at 14.6 volts. And certified again is a 40 hertz run all the way to 1% distortion. And we got 932 watts into 2 ohms, dropped to 14.3 volts. Go back and check our 4 ohm rating. Four ohms starting at 14.6 volts. And we get 553 watts into 4 ohms, dropping to 14.5 volts. Now we're going to do our uncertified tests. And uncertified is all the way to clipping. And again, I'm going to start with 2 ohms. Looks like we're at 14.6 volts on the dyno. 2 ohms uncertified. (1,005 watts into 2 ohms, dropping to 14.2 volts. And 4 ohms uncertified. Starting 14.64 volts. I do have just one charger on today just to keep things topped up. Uncertified 4 ohms. (584 watts into 4 ohms, dropping to 14.4 volts. And for the dynamic test, these are burst tracks at 40 hertz. So 2 ohm burst starting at 14.58 volts. 1002 watts into 2 ohms, dropping to 14.28 volts. And 4 ohms. Starting at 14.63 volts, 40 hertz burst at 4 ohms. $577 watts into 4 ohms, we dropped to 14.4 volts. And now for the 1 ohm tests, we're going to start with dynamic. Looks like battery's down just a little bit, 14.54 volts. That's fine. So dynamic power at 1 ohm, here we go. And that's it, 1,625 watts into 1 ohm, dropped to 14.1 volts. And certified, gonna throw our meter back up. Certified 1 ohm. I think this said it was 1900 watts or so. Starting 14.54 volts. Here we go. We get 1,311 watts into 1 ohm, dropping to 14.1 volts. And one final test, we will do uncertified all the way to clipping at 1 ohm. Starting 14.5 volts. Here we go. $1,474 watts into 1 ohm, dropped to 13.99 volts. So that's what I've got for the amp dyno on this amp today. That is the Black Brick M1800, rated 1500 watts at 1 ohm. Drop a comment below, let me know what you guys think. And hang on one sec, we'll get a look inside. Hey guys, we're back. I've got the back of the 1800 here off and we can get a look inside. It does say inside M1800D version 1. Has a date there of 2016, which is interesting. I do believe this is a standard fare Chinese board. So there you guys have it. That is the inside. Now a couple things to note as we go over this amp. I do want to mention these are pre-sale, pre-market rather. These, if they become available to the public, you know, may be in a different form. I can't support overrating things, but you know, I don't know the price point on these. And honestly, I believe, you know, the person that reached out to me to get these dyno tested, I believe they want to know what they really do on the dyno before they put out any literature or any advertising besides relying on the Chinese built house. So we are helping them out here. I don't believe they're trying to overrate anything on these amps. So they are a good looking amp. That said, we'll look into it a little bit more. So we do have the 12 gauge speaker terminals, 2 sets. And on this side, we only have 4 gauge inputs for what is an 1800 watt, 1900 watt amp, which is a little small if you ask me. I would have liked to see something a little bigger there, maybe be able to squeeze some 1/0. But those are 4 gauge, and they fit my 4 gauge welding cable okay. It's about all I could fit in there. On this side, we do have a bridgeable amp this time. It's not a twin board, so you can bridge this to another like amp. Got a power and protect light, the plug for your bass remote. You have your inputs and your bridged in and output. Has gain, minimum, maximum. Low pass filter goes from 40 to 180 Hertz. Subsonic can be off up to 50 Hertz. Bass boost frequency is adjustable from 30 to 80 Hertz. And the bass boost is 0 to 12 dB. So there you guys have it. That is the next amp in the Black Brick Audio lineup. Please let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment below. Please like, subscribe, share. Hit the bell so you get a notification when you know I post a new video. Again, I thank you all. We'll see you next time.